Let's make a comic book, but let's make it a little bit different. Instead of one person or a team making the whole book, we're going to have every panel made by a different cartoonist. We're going to do 1 page per episode, so the number of guests is the number of panels on the page. So now you're probably wondering, what's this comic book going to be about? Well, let me tell you. It's going to be about a robot. This robot, whose name is Blank. What happens next? Nobody knows, but it's going to be fun finding out. Hey, we're here for another episode of Let's Make a Comic Book, where we make a comic book with a different artist on every single panel. So let's get stuck into it and meet the artists that are going to be on today's episode. We'll start with Danny Nolan. Hello, Danny.
Hello.
Thanks for coming on the show. And we've got Lauren Marshall's here as well. Lauren.
G'day, how you doing?
Good. And we've got Lee Chalker holding it down at the bottom square.
Hello. All to myself down the bottom here in the dystopian landscape. So all ready to rock in my pineapple hat. Good to go.
That's the way to do it.
That's
so,
right.
Should we have a look at last episode's page before we start everything else? If you want to put me to full screen, Sis.
Yep.
So there we have last week's episode. We had Nick May kicking it off with the "No, it can't be true." There's a cool blank background stuff, and then we got let's have a look. Stu Thornton. He's got the diamond bills flying at up in the air, and it's a trap. With Blank looking very agitated, and then Rob Spedsy Lisle with the no, and the cool blast off, and the desert background, and there's look at that diamond bill there. So that's where you'll be carrying off from. So we'll kick it back to Spedsy, and we can choose who goes first, and we'll kick off with let's say Spedsy. I mean Sizzle.
You meant Sizzle? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go full screen.
Yeah, and again,
I was going. What's Spedsy doing?
I was waiting for you to answer. It was like, wait a minute.
Oh yeah, sorry. G'day,
Anyway.
man.
We'll get
Okay, so
Danny can choose first.
Danny will choose first. Well, I'll just show you. We've got Eeyore. We've got Pop Vinyl Optimus Prime.
Oof.
And we have My Little Pony Optimus Prime.
I'll go for Eeyore. He's my spirit animal.
Excellent. Eeyore is, can you see it? 2.
Number 2. So you'll be going in the second panel.
Number 2s.
So we'll get Lauren to choose one now.
I gotta go Optimus. That is solid choice.
The main Optimus or My Pony Optimus?
OJ.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, looks like you're going first.
Solid.
Lauren first.
Awesome.
Please go third. And if you pop me back to full screen,
3.
Spedsy, I went far out.
I thought you were doing it as a joke that time.
No.
Yes. Yeah, I did.
Lee, you get to choose the hand of choosing, which will choose the layout. Just give me a second.
Yeah.
And so there's the 4 layouts that we've got tonight. So Lee, you get to choose 1, 2, or 3.
Or 4.
What about the 4? Because look, Ed, decisions, mate. Because there's a little bit of I guess punk rock in me, mate. Let's go number 3.
Number 3. Which is
Hey!
layout 4.
Layout 4.
Which
So
is
which one's that?
that's the
The big box and the little block down the bottom. Yep.
so you guys can see
right.
that.
Yeah.
So we've got Lauren goes first, and then Danny, and then Lee.
Lee's on the bottom one.
What's my dimensions there, man?
Give you that. You have your third. So your one is 15.3 centimeters across,
Yeah.
and then 7.5 up. So you got the big bottom rectangle.
3, and you said 7.5.
Up, yeah.
Yep.
Right.
All right.
Okay, got that.
And throw it at me for mine, please.
So you could just draw onto the page. You've got it.
Oh, yeah, easy.
You can get that. Do you need me to send it again?
No, I was just like, if there was a panel size, I could just work with that, but that's okay. Totally fine. All right.
And Danny's one's pretty much the same as Lee's, just long ways.
Oh, really?
All right.
Yeah. Cool.
As I
Are they
tried to
same?
make them to thirds. They're just a little bit different, but should all fit in. So we got through that bit with minimum stop-ups.
Except for your penchant to call Sizzle Spedsy, but that's all right. I mean, I think Spedsy often, so we'll roll with that too. I'm not the only one obsessed with Spedsy.
Cool. Well, now it's my turn to, while everyone's, Lauren's starting, I should say. Everyone else is just ruling up lines. Let's go through the comments. We got Nick May from an hour and a half ago saying, I'm waiting. And then about 20 minutes ago said, time to kick it on. And then Ed went in there and told him to settle down. Rico, which is Travis, I believe. He's like, whoa, this episode's going to be crazy. So, yeah.
Crazy.
Let's bust the move from Nick.
They're horrible.
Ben Sullivan's got a nice old good luck creators. This is all before we started. and then Nick's like, don't be late. It's 8. Stitch in time saves 9. Thank you, Rico. And then Dave Dye has given us a high all once we started.
Oh, that's bad.
And Rico or Travis has gone, predicted Lauren and Lee would be on tonight. Woohoo! Well, LOL.
You didn't predict me.
I don't know how he did that.
Teller,
But that's quite impressive. And of course,
monitoring your messages,
is on the typical hey yes sizzle, sausage sizzle, and the gang. So yes. Thanks, Jackie.
There you go.
Someone's already running away. Who was that?
That was Danny, but he's back already.
Oh, okay.
I need better glasses. I need my reading glasses. I can't see the 4 on the ruler.
Okay. That's all the comments caught up. So now we can chat this.
All right.
Who are we going to pick on?
It's pick on Danny.
What? What's Danny done? Should I swear?
Hasn't he done?
So, Daddy, tell us about the comic books you've made.
Well, I made a comic, my very first comic, back in 1984 with my younger brother.
Wow.
It was Wombat Comics. I think that's in the Legion of Honor now. I like to think it is. Probably. But yeah, I think you sold a couple of copies, didn't you, in the comic shop for some ridiculous price? They're antiques now. Yeah.
They're all gone.
So yeah, that was good. These days I usually I do more prose. I write for a newspaper, but I've got a new comic out with Reverie. My second Rick McClune floppy.
Cool.
So that's the whole comic is just that one story. So that's digging up the past. So the Return of the Western, thanks to Gary Della. So that's about it. Anything else I've done? I've got some stuff in Torn 3 because Gary's starting to do that whole once you have a comic, we have like a fanzine section at the back where people write reviews of very old comics, new comics, or they might do essays on the Australian comic scene. So I've got a couple of those in Torn 3. Other than that, I tend to, here's the one we always forget, and everyone forgets. With Max Ferrata, we do the Comics Aussie Indie review show, which is we try and do at least once a week. Sometimes once every 3 weeks, and that's where people send us in comics, preferably Australian, preferably indie, and we review them. We try and give an honest opinion, if anybody's got any, we want them to send them to Shane. PDFs, we don't have to have physical copies, and we don't even care if you put proof all over them or draft only. If you don't trust us that we're going to photocopy them and send them out to the rest of the world as pirates. So, but we won't. And we're quite happy to put it on the list. The last one we did, which we only recorded last night, was Dave Dye's Amazing Tales #5, and it kind of got a bit weird near the end because it's just one big love story to Dave because we just he's a hard man to be critical of it because everything he does is just brilliant, and he's a nice guy to boot. So, there you go. Now, that's my 2 minutes. Now, Lee, you can talk for the next 2 hours. You find it very easy.
I was hoping to have the night off and listen to your eloquent tales of life and wisdom, Danny, and explore your stories, mate. I don't know. Ed, do you want me to go next? I suppose is that how it goes while Lauren's doing her drawing
stuff?
Let's have a look at what Lauren's got so far because I can see some action going on and some blocking in. Oh, that looks cool.
Oh my God, I feel so inadequate.
Look, I'm dusting myself off at the moment. I will say that.
I'm having a hard time doing the border.
All right. So while Lauren's getting her panel figured out, Lee, tell us about your comics.
Okay. Battle for Bustle is my comic that I do, which will be sort of coming back out in its second volume this year with varying issues and stuff. Ring Around the Rosy is another one, which Danny and Max have reviewed on their review show, and very grateful and thankful that they did that. That was a lot of fun. I don't know, Ed, I'm doing a lot of different stuff at the moment, mate. I'm sort of living a bit free with my artwork, man. I'm just dabbling here and doing painting and doing some sculpting and
nice.
Doing a whole heap of different stuff, man. It's all for a purpose and a goal, for Battle for Bustle, because there's going to be some different methods and styles used throughout the comic book. But I don't know, man. I just sort of guess I'm just going with the flow of whatever sort of tickles my fancy with my creativity at the moment, man. So I'm not really in a rush with anything. I'm just sort of, seeing what's happening, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, and just rolling with it, man. So I'm in a pretty cool place at the moment. So hopefully it comes out in my artwork when everyone sees it. Probably I don't know. I really can't even tell you a date that I'm thinking about because I'm just having a heap of fun creating at the moment, man. So it's maybe May, June-ish, you know what I mean? So it's I got that much content for what would be volume 2 issue 1 that I might turn it into a 64-page issue. I might split it into 2. I mean, I don't know, man. I'm just sort of I might turn it into 3. It's all up in the air, mate. Like, so I'm just letting things sort of fall where they go, man, and just enjoying everything, you know, because yeah, you know, like just different approach to the year, man. So not forcing things, you know, as such, just sort of trying to, I guess, just enjoy everything, you know, like meeting people with Chinwag and doing my comic books and, you know, just enjoying my animals and living a bit, you know, and that sort of stuff, man. So, you know, I'm going through a phase of pineapple hats at the moment, you know. I usually do the pineapple hat in secret, you know, but you know, like when you asked me to be on the show, I just thought I'd bring it with me, you know. So it's just one of those things, man. Just I'm going with it, mate. So letting it all go. So
That looks good. So with the sculptures and painting, is there going to be some like mixed media sort of stuff in the books, or is that for references?
well, when I there's a bit of a backstory with how that came about. If you're up for a 2-minute, you know, like soliloquy, I'll give it to you. You know, last year the year before, I was going to bring Battle for Bustle issue 5 out. And when I was a little boy, my dad collected the Amazing Spider-Man. He's got hundreds and hundreds of them in a run from, you know, all ages, lots of Marvel stuff. And I always, you know, there's obviously a lot of classic covers and stuff that stick in your mind. But I was probably about maybe 8 or 9 at the time. And a cover of the Amazing Spider-Man was actually a photographed cover of an actor playing Peter Parker with his mask off. He was getting changed into his uniform, and a bloke came through the back door and was taking a photo of him. And I remember that vividly, thinking, wow, that's weird, you know, like I didn't know comics went that way. And then as I got older and you start getting into 2000 AD and you start getting into, you know, like all the Vertigo type stuff that I was into at the time, you know, like they were using a lot of sculpting and painting covers and things, you know, mixed media. And so my brain automatically went to, well, I like doing that sort of stuff. So maybe I could put, you know, like a sculpted cover on the issue 5. So the sculpted cover that was originally going to be issue 5 will probably, most likely, here's an exclusive for you, be the cover of the trade paperback of the first 4 issues of Battle for Bustle at the end of the year. And I'm currently doing a sculpture that I'm not going to show anyone until it's finished, but I guess it involves lots of circuitry, and it involves plants around sculpted, I guess, limbs and faces, and it's pretty big. I don't know, maybe 1.5 meters by 1 meter sort of thing, and is in a like it's in a frame I've made, like with walls around it and things, and you know, like, and I dabble with, you know, I don't know, man, just anything. I'm just trying stuff. It may work, it may not, you know, like, but once it's all done and finished, I'll just throw it out there for people to have a look at anyway. So I just want to try and do a few different things like that, man. You know,
are you going all Giga on us, are you?
Diva?
Giga. You know, like human parts and circuitry and...
No, well, Battle for Bustle is essentially, you know, if you break it down, it's about nature versus machine, you know, and how not just, you know, machinery as such and nature, like that you think of them, you know, in the obvious sense, but, you know, it's also about you can push that across into the the characters in it as well. You know, like some people you meet are more human, they're a bit more organic and stuff, where other people are a little bit more regimented and, you know, like that sort of a thing. So I guess it's an overall arching theme, man. And just when it comes to, and it's something that I want to implement in it, it's something that's important to me as I've gotten older and my values and virtues and things like that. And what I appreciate about the world and just how I see it. So that's why it'll be volume 2, issue 1, just with a change of perception in my case to just ever so slightly push it off a little bit in a different direction. So, and I just like artwork, Danny, and I didn't like I'm a painter, and I love drawing, obviously, but I didn't really, and, you know, I like all art, but I didn't really want to separate them anymore. I wanted to, you know, like bring them all together into one. And I sort of figured that Battle for Bustle is my thing. So I may as well bring all of me into it. And if it works, it works, mate. If it fails, it fails. You know, if people like it, they like it. If they don't, they don't. It'll be what it is, man, but it'll be all me. So that's really just enough. That's diva-ish, I guess. I'm a diva, but, you know, if I am a diva, Danny, I'd like to see other divas out there with a pineapple hat, mate. So, you know.
I want to confirm here that, you know, I said Giga, as in HR Giga.
Oh, yeah. Giga. I thought you said diva. See, I was going to say.
You ain't much of a diva, mate.
These things, mate. You know, like, I'll go and, you know, I'll wipe my tears off on the back of Lloyd in a minute, and, you know, like throw him over my shoulders and storm out. I can, you know, Giga, yeah, you know, if that's the way look, I like his stuff too, man. I got lots of books on him. I'm not so airbrushy though, but
just the whole idea of human and biomechanical kind of, you know, combination. It's a great concept, and, you know, I think it needs to be explored more. That'd be great.
Well, trying, mate. So you know, I'll let you know when it gets a bit closer. So Shane's seen a bit of it, and Peter Wilson and that, but it's I don't know. I'm not sharing as much of this artwork on my Facebook page at the moment, so I'm keeping a lot of it in house until she's ready to show. So yeah, but that's
you're going to display it, or you're going to put it in an exhibition or anything, or it's just you, just for your own personal growth?
It's just my own personal thing. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to certain things and pieces of art. I've got paintings and sculptures all over the background and stuff. You know, I wouldn't be opposed to showing it, but a lot of this is my own self-expression, Danny. It keeps me, I guess, grounded and stuff, man, and you know, helps me sort through my emotional process and things like that, mate. So it's artwork, I guess, to a certain extent is therapeutic for me to a certain extent, you know.
Well, can I show some of my artwork?
Yeah, sure can.
This is mine.
I'll bring it up.
Put it on full screen.
Oh, can you see that? That's my.
Oh yeah.
That's cool. That's pretty cool.
That's my character from 1984, but
Yeah.
he got old, and when he got stuck in his little exhibition bowl, he ate himself. So
He ate himself. That's cool.
That's the little rat. Yeah, I know there's a bit of flare there off the glass, but yeah, and sticky tape to stop the thing from falling off. But
Yeah.
I don't know what that was.
What did you make that out of?
That's plasticine, cardboard, and just watercolors.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. Oh, it's turned around now. Yeah, that's.
Well, I think Ed would agree that Lauren has drawn more than enough for number 2 to start.
Do you want to tell us what your panel's about, Lauren?
Right. So I was a little taken aback that old mate at the beginning died. So I thought a little revenge panel might be a bit of fun.
I love it.
Yep.
And given said creature looks like a certain Pixar character from Monsters Inc. He's called Wachowski. It's a revenge plot, pretty much.
It's fantastic.
Excellent. So, Danny,
That's
now
awesome.
you've got enough information to go on with your panel.
Yeah, I'm going to run out the door.
So lots of eyeballs to draw.
Yeah, I'm going to get started, but you don't want to see my process. So keep it on, Lawrence, because that's amazing. That's scarily good. I hate it. I hate it. Oh, that is great. All right, I've got enough to start. Yes, I will start.
Awesome.
Keep talking, Lee.
How we
Come
going
on,
for comments?
mate. Ed, say something. Help a brother out.
Hey, Sis, we've got some comments.
Yeah, we got some comments. We've got Nick May is a little dismayed by the fact there's no triangle panels tonight. Travis is Lee was out in the garden or the beach today. I think he's talking about the pineapple cat.
Well, I wasn't at the beach. Possibly in my mind I was, but I was in the yard. So, Travis, you got a half a tick there, mate. You know? Yeah.
Then we've got an hello from Rusty. Hello, Rusty. I hope
Hello,
Japan's
Rusty.
going well. And then we've got, rat is short for Rathu. What?
Rat is short for rat. It's like a Matthew.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
So, Lauren, tell us about your comic books that you've made.
Oh God, I've been so MIA lately. I've got a lot of dust on my stuff. So I've got Lana, which a lot of people who probably tune into comics know about, which is sort of taking the back burner at the moment while I'm trying to learn how to be a responsible adult with a crotch goblin, which is sort of.
You should see a doctor about that sort of stuff, mate.
I did, and then I ended up with her. So, yeah, that's funny. So I haven't really done too much, but I do have the time that I've had just sort of playing and spending time with her and just becoming a whole new person almost has kind of given me a lot more perspective in terms of what I want to create and what I want to go forward with. So I have a lot of ideas on going on in the back of my head. One, I'm sort of playing around with a left field story of Medusa, which would be kind of cool. And then obviously continuing Lana as much as I can. And yeah, sort of just mostly at the moment, just doing a lot of work for other people and helping them create their stories and their ideas and visions, which I love doing.
That's
But
really
in
cool.
terms of self sort of stories, it's that's sort of on the back burner at the moment until I find my feet a little bit.
Makes sense.
Excellent.
Sounds like lots of fun.
Well, raising a person's interesting.
Many people. Crazy many people. So having fun already, Danny?
Shh, I'm concentrating.
I know this number's permanently stuck to Eeyore.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, got it. You will be two forever.
I think that numbering system worked out perfectly tonight, Sis, because I was actually going to go with the My Little Pony Optimus Prime. So
Oh, solid.
Perfect.
Yeah, I was. That was exactly what I'm going for that, So,
And then
It's,
you didn't get it to him.
I sort of did, like,
You got the hand of choosing.
yeah, well, it's
It's an honour.
that's right. That's right.
Excellent choice on number 3.
That's right. So, Danny, you're not doing anything like, what are you doing, man? You going to give me a hint there, or do I have to wait?
Are you familiar with Da Vinci's Last Supper?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, well, we're trying to go.
Am I doing the leftovers on the table?
Oh, this is getting interesting.
Actually, the 180, there's a hint. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Very good.
He's
Cool.
got little shorties on, doesn't he?
The 4th monkey is watching, and he says, "Looking awesome, guys."
Hey, 4th monkey.
4th monkey is Stu. I don't know if I'm meant to give that away or not.
You don't know whether you're supposed to give that away.
Yeah. Oh well, everyone knows you're Stu now.
Oh, well. I nearly changed my name to Minty Gordon a couple of weeks ago, Shane. You know that,
Yeah, I was there for that conversation.
Yeah.
almost
For
made me skip
a
the ball
brief
then.
moment, I fleeted with the idea. So it's, but then I can't remember who brought me back. So, like to reason.
And
Joseph
do you guys
Sanders.
know that you don't have to finish the panel on the show?
Yeah.
So don't be too stressed out about it.
I try to stress that now because some people get really stressed about it. Like, no, you don't have to finish it during the show.
I'll be finished in a minute.
Ed, I haven't even started the panel on the show, mate. I'm hoping I don't have to finish it because it'll be like quickest drawing I've ever done in my life, man.
Oh no, now I'm in trouble.
Oh no.
Giving away secret identity. Oh well. Sorry, 4th monkey.
Oh no.
You're gonna have to get a new name now. Maybe 5th monkey.
Yeah. That'd work.
Oh no, it doesn't. I just gave it away as well.
Oh, true.
Yeah, they'll be looking out for it now.
Yeah. Target the numbered monkey.
So we've got the drinking draws on tomorrow, isn't it?
Yes, with Arnold Schwarzenegger characters.
Oh, cool.
Oh, man, I was going to say that's a big guest. How'd you pull in?
So who's your favorite Arnie character? Let's start with Sis.
Start with Sis. I knew you were going to do that. I don't know if I've got a favorite. The Governator. There you go. There's my favorite.
What about you, Lee?
There's a lot, but I will go back to the very original one that I saw when I was a little boy, which was Conan the Barbarian. So
that's a good
choice.
That really blew my mind as a little fella watching that. So forever, like drilled in. So I'm going with that. And Conan the Destroyer was cool too, despite what everyone says. Like, I like that. I saw that at the
I don't
movie.
listen to them.
Don't listen to them, Shane. Don't listen.
No, it was an excellent movie.
Yeah, I agree. And the soundtracks were cool too, with that big drum and like, boom, 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 boom. Like I like that sort of stuff. Yeah. So yeah, I'll go with that.
Excellent. It's a good choice. I watched The Running Man the other day.
That's all right too.
Oh, I forgot about that movie.
That big dude, the Soprano dude that used to fire off lightning. Remember him in that?
Yeah.
Used to,
I think they were all wrestlers or the stalkers,
Yeah.
Oh,
because
Yeah.
the roller skate guy was definitely a wrestler, and Jesse Ventura was in it.
Yeah. Yeah. Nah, cool show too. And
I
then there
think
was
I would-
Commando.
Commando's pretty good too.
Yeah. He dead tired.
get to the chopper.
I think I'd pick the Terminator for the first movie for my favorite.
Yeah.
Classic Arnold.
Yeah. Has he done any dramatic roles?
Yeah, that's my favourite
Kindergarten
one.
Cop.
What
The
did
one
he
he
do?
did where he's the father of the girl who was turning into a zombie very slowly. That was
Oh, yeah, that's what Maggie. Wasn't that called Maggie or something like that?
yeah, that's it. That was a beautiful show.
Yeah, I saw that not
I
long
haven't
back.
even heard of that one.
I haven't heard of that.
It's when he did his comeback after his governorship,
Governor,
I think.
yeah.
Yeah.
I love the
Yeah,
Governor.
it wasn't too bad.
Let's vote for someone because he's a movie star.
Have you got a favorite Arnold role, Lauren?
Look, I'm quite partial to the 90s, so I'm going to say, well, my family 90s, like Home Alone era. It's going to have to be Kindergarten Cop, Jingle
Oh,
All
that's
the
a good
Way, that sort of stuff. Junior,
Yeah.
absolutely ridiculously stupid, but so much entertainment.
Yeah. Cool, though.
Oh, God, yeah. It's not a tumor. It's something I quote at most days in my life.
Yeah. I went to see Kindergarten Cop with my grandma at the movies. I remember that. I remember laughing very hard with her. She cackled herself like full on. Good memory. Yeah.
It's probably quite relatable.
Yeah, oh, man, she just laughing her head off, man. Hey, I just remember laughing at her as well as the movie. It was like, I don't know how old I was at the time, but it's just it was a cool vibe, you know, and I hadn't thought about it in a long time. So, yeah, it's good. She had a cool cackle on her as well.
I'm glad I brought back fond memories.
Thank you. Yeah, no, same. Thank you. It's been a long time since I thought of that.
So, Danny, how's your drawing going?
Yeah, I'll just drop it in a sec.
I will say I am drawing Old Mate Diamond in here.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah, I saw
following.
that right up in the corner.
So that's pretty much the panel that I'm going to be rolling with.
Revenge.
You got some comments, sis?
Okay, you ready?
Oh, comments. Sorry.
Well, have a look at Danny's picture first.
Yep, cool. I'll bring it up.
And Lee can get started. And this is going to be a massive finale for Lee. There we go. Can you see that? He's turned himself into a torpedo, and it's a change of tack, he thinks.
I love it.
I'm a coward. That was the easiest way.
Okay, so what does he say?
Change of tact, methinks. Actually, I spelled tact wrong. It should be a T-A-C-T, not K. What a dickhead.
So he's like shooting down towards the ground.
Yes, so you can't see the, that's a, whee, that'll come in later. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yep.
The emotion lines, that's
Awesome.
artist talk for, movement.
All right. You've made it hard for me, Danny, because I could make this really interesting and just end the comic on my panel now that he's talking. You know, I'm tempted. Hey, it's like kidding.
I had to follow.
Yeah.
It's thousands.
Revenge. Revenge of bringing you on the last minute. I will end your
Yeah,
comment.
Oh yeah, Barada, he's a coward, isn't he? He's going to cop heaps next time I see him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't see this one. Yeah, there we go.
Okay, now
So,
go
comments.
to the comments.
We've got 2 by Rusty. Killian, is that like the name of the character? I'll be back, and only in a rerun, pal. I don't know
That's
that name.
from the Running Man, I think. That was the
Okay.
host.
What the?
If I'm not mistaken.
Oh,
And even if you are mistaken, we're going to go with it. Oh, Max is asking, what did I do? What you didn't do, buddy?
He didn't front.
Yep, you're right, Running Man. Rusty just confirmed.
There's someone in the credits of the Running Man whose name is Roger Bumpass.
Oh, you think his agent would have pulled him up on that? Far out, mate. You know, like, oh, you know, you're looking for a long career in Hollywood, mate. You'd probably want to change your name.
I think it might have been one of the wrestlers trying to not get a credit or something. I
Oh,
think he might
okay.
have been in a mask or something. But it's a funny name. I took a picture of it on the credits.
Man, I haven't drawn anything in days. I'm like stiff ass.
days.
Yeah.
Days.
Yeah, mate. Days. I got to
12
keep this.
months.
I got to keep this well-oiled machine loose, mate. I'm getting old, you know. Like a couple of days off, I like atrophy. You get atrophy and stuff. Mate. Like,
God, if I get 5 minutes, it's like living the dream.
yeah.
And we've got Fourth Monkey, Total Recall. So I guess he's answering that question about favorite movies or something.
Yeah.
Total Recall. Oh, yeah, that's one of the weird special effects with that woman's face turning into Arnold.
Hmm.
I don't know if that counts as a character you're allowed to draw tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because he...
Because it's
mask
technically
comes up.
him.
Yeah. That's a good point. Hey, put in the chat, everyone, who's your favorite Arnie movie role and or other stuff. And if you've got any questions for the artist tonight in the chat, drop them in.
Oh, of course, yeah. Okay, Nick May's got a stupid names. What about ex-footballer actor Dick Butkus?
Yeah. He said, but
I don't know him. And Fourth Monkey is see you at the party, Victor. He yells at Victor as he fell to his death with his arms chopped off. Nice. I guess Victor won't be drawing on one of these.
No.
No.
Unless
That's
he's
another-
got their foot.
Oh yeah, of course, it's still the feet.
The Arnie's famous for his one line deliveries after he like kills people. I like did Predator when he threw the knife through the guy and he stuck to the tree and he goes, "Stick around."
Oh, okay. Travis is saying that he saw an episode recently that Arnie directed and appeared in Crypt Keeper for Tales of the Crypt, which ironically has a body swap episode. Oh, okay.
There you go.
It's very cool.
That was the exact scene I was thinking of. Predator, stick around. That's Rusty.
That was a cool movie in its day.
Right, we
Damn,
need more
Predator's great.
what do you call it? Comments so I can read them out wrong. Stop whining. Kindergarten Cop, best line. No, best line from Kindergarten Cop was, "It's not a tumor."
Yeah, 100%. Or
what
the
else
kid
have we-
talking about how his dad's a gynecologist. Sorry, just had to put that in there.
I had that little kid.
My dad's gynecologist.
So since we've got drinker draws coming up tomorrow.
Yep.
And then what's next after that?
After that would be the Saturday show with Amateur Hour, where Sis tries to draw something. What am I drawing this week? I can't even remember. No, I'm drawing something. And it'll be in the intro to the description of the video. I'll have to stick to whatever it says. Then on Monday, we'll be recording, possibly showing another review by Danny and Max. Then Tuesday, we have Chinwag with Julie
Dietrich.
That's it. And then Wednesday, we have Shade and myself on the Oz Comic Show interviewing Tim McEwen for Greener Pastures.
Excellent.
8, I think it is.
Solid.
8. Yeah, so, and that show's more about the product, so we'll be talking about the comic a lot. So, yeah.
Hey, Lee, can you hear
sorry?
me?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah. Look
Well,
what
that's
I
a
can see now.
confirmation that I can hear you, mate.
We're doing a review on Monday, and look, I've been practicing. Listen to this. Tad Pietrikowski.
Oh,
How's that?
That's pretty good.
So I just can go for Tad P.
I've done
Yeah.
it phonetically.
Yeah, mate. The funny story is, if Tad was listening, he'd be chuckling at this too. Before I did the chinwag with him, I went through like the proper pronunciation of his name quite a few times because I didn't want to misrepresent him, obviously, and show respect. And I had it down pat 30 seconds out from the intro, and I'm like, I got this, so the intro goes and I introduce him, and man, I wish I would have said Tad P, because it's like, I automate it. It's just like, right.
I've met him twice, and both times I said, "How you doing, Mr. P?" I was just not even going to even attempt it.
Yeah. Cool dude, though.
Talks. Boy,
Yeah. Yeah, I think he actually, man, Shane might be able to back me up on this, but Tad I think he holds the record of the longest chinwag I've done so far. And
that was technical problems as well, wasn't it? You had a lot of problems with that feed, I remember.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, there was some drop-ins and drop-outs and stuff. But yeah, that went for over 3 hours, I think it clocked in that, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, proof. Thank you, my dear.
Man, lots of good info, that.
Thank you. I just got my cup of tea.
Cup of tea. And then maybe next Thursday we have a show again. Maybe not. I'm not sure yet. I've got to figure this out. We may or may not next week have a show on Thursday. We will still have a show, but will it be Thursday?
Oh, is that the one we were talking about?
Yeah. And could be Friday. Drinking Draws not on next week. Could be Saturday. Just because it's the weekend and we want to chill out.
It's all very exciting.
Or it could just be Thursday. Who knows? I don't know, so I can't tell you. I'm still trying to find out.
Flow, mate.
Yeah. And then I could sit here and go through the next week, but that'd just be silly. Because I don't know what the topic to drink and draw that week is.
Is drink
There
and
is
draw
no
back
one.
weekly? Or is that
No, fortnightly.
Yeah.
Still fortnightly. We were going to have another show. We're going to give it a crack, but I don't know. I was excited about it for a while, and then I wasn't sold on it after that.
don't give yourself a day off every fortnight?
What's that shit? Do you know what a day off is?
Or a night off?
That's a strange word. It's
Day off.
it's like it's foreign, isn't it? It's foreign. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Lee, do you want to give us a look at what you've got so far?
No.
Okay.
Just
No.
to throw you off the scent there, mate. You know, hang on a second. Give me a.
That's okay.
I
Take your
just,
time.
you know, I don't know, man. I'm playing with this, so I hope you don't mind. I just feel like mucking around. So
Yeah, well, that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
you got to have some fun, hey?
Yeah.
All right. There you go. That's what I've done really quickly.
Oh,
Oh,
He's gone into the ground.
that's exactly what I wanted
That's
to
awesome.
see. Well done. The apocalypse begins.
it's
All
gonna
right.
be fun for
War-
next
it's
week.
War of the Worlds. Where's the
Yeah,
music?
that's going to be awesome for next week.
That's great.
Cool.
He wakes up from a dream. Never happened.
Someone's got to dig him out, or maybe he takes to a underground. Oh no, I shouldn't say things. What do you call it?
Don't feed ideas. Don't do it.
Bex next week's guest.
That was really hard when we first started the show.
Oh yeah, I wanted to
Oh.
keep saying, "What about this? What if you do this? What if you do that?" Then we'd have to change the credits to drawn by and written by Sis because he didn't shut up.
Oh, it's good. It gets you thinking on your toes, man. Gets that the old brain noggin working, you know. So
There's a lot of inspiration with all the cool panels that have been made on the show so far.
Oh yeah, the book is turning out awesome. Except for that weird one with the dragon eating a dragon. I don't know what that was all about. Really need to rethink that guest.
Yeah.
Yes, that
What was
one.
his name? What was his name? Spedsy, was it?
Spedsy.
Spedsy did that good panel.
Apparently that's
Hang on. Spedsy was on twice. That's a bit rich.
Oh, have to talk to our booker.
Who's Spedsy?
Boy, is it just me? Here's one for you while you're all here and I'm thinking about it. I don't know if I think about this. When you haven't drawn for a while, do you get like a real like achy arm when you're trying to do things and stuff? You know, it doesn't come like fluid. Some days you sit down and it's just like whoop, 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 you know, and then other days it's like just like
That's called carpal tunnel, mate.
could be. Thanks for that. Now I'm gonna not sleep tonight, Warren, because you know, like I was just looking for a friendly answer, man, and you give me that. Oh man, bring up
I'm
my
literally
anxiety.
I strap my arm every night. I have to, otherwise it's buggered for the next day.
Oh man, it's like, how do you get around that? Like ice it up, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Ice strap, heat treatment, rest.
Mm,
You know, which is not always possible.
yes. Is it just like, do you tend to find now, like that you got it, it comes from mostly drawing, or you get it doing a lot of activities with?
Well, I favor my left arm for holding Luna. So, you know, it's a double whammy for that one, unfortunately.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So I'm a rare. I think I'm a rare case. And Lockie actually 3D printed. So your best bet is just strapping it at night time to prevent any twisting and flexing. But Lockie actually 3D printed a cast which you put into hot water and then molded around your wrist, and then you put the Velcro straps on it. So it's like it breathes, and it was obviously free. But yeah, it works really well. Like,
oh, cool.
It's great.
Amazing, 3D printers, what you can do.
Oh yeah.
And there's a dude that does his own Warhammer stuff in town, like builds, does all the models and stuff like that. I'm not actually sure he's allowed to. I mean, I don't know much about Warhammer lore, and like they're pretty.
Yeah, they are actually. Yeah,
very intense individuals. Those Warhammer fans. That's okay. That's okay.
The Warhammer fans at Comics Plus do not care for comic collectors. Snub their nose at us as they walk through the market.
And then there's subdivisions of the Warhammer community too. There's the ones that like the fantasy.
Serious?
Yeah, and there's the ones that like the 40,000. Like the 40,000 are more like the militant sci-fi one, and then there's the fantasy ones. So
we're so good at hating each other. Spedsy, yeah, g'day, mates.
There it is.
He was here all along. What are you talking about? And we're reaching that time of the night, folks, when the send in what you've done so far.
Yeah, I can do that now.
You're welcome to send it to me on Messenger, because we're not trying to get a high res picture from this.
Okay, no worries. I'll do that now.
Well, I've got I'm like a partially inked thing going here, but I'll take a photo.
Yeah, that's cool. We did have a plan, Ed, but I think watching Lauren's draw is just fine.
No pressure.
No pressure. Oh, I love this. This is awesome. Oh, apparently I can talk to Ed for a while.
Oh, shit. Oh, sorry for swearing.
Just message it to me if you want, Lee.
I'm doing that, bud. It's on its way.
Okay, cool. Rather than the troubles of doing email, I think email is a bit more of a pain in the butt.
Shane, come on, man. I'm gonna message you. I don't, brain shut down this time of night, Did you get it?
Weeks ago.
Huh?
Mine did weeks ago.
Yeah,
that's why I don't need sleep.
I understand.
My brain is always asleep.
So we just need Lauren's one now.
Yep. Waiting on you, Lauren.
Oh, sorry. Am I meant to send you a screenshot?
Yeah, just send what you've got. Yeah, that's
sorry.
All good. It was fun watching you.
Sorry.
Hey, Ryan Vella. Yeah.
Hey, Ryan.
I don't think I've seen him on the show before. Comment anyway.
Okay, I'll message you.
To moi or Ed?
To moi. To Spedsy.
Ah,
I will send it to you.
to
Send
Spedsy.
it to Spencer.
It might take a while to get to Ed.
Hey, Sid, can you
Watching.
move your...
He's like, what are they talking about?
If Sis moves his panel just to the left, his head fits perfectly on that robot. No, just can you move
Twist
that
your
panel?
shoulders.
Yeah, you get your shoulders on top of that robot there, blank.
Oh, wrong way.
Yeah, he just
I can't. There we go.
Okay, I'm coming. Sorry, here we go. Beep. Upload. Done.
Cool.
Zoe.
You may continue drawing if you want.
Mhm.
While I go through yours and Lee's Instagram.
What?
To send me that panel first.
Yeah, I'll do that first. If you're lucky. Punk.
Okay. Yeah.
That's I
I don't
know.
know.
Got 'em all.
Cool. Okay, let's look at some Instagrams. Bring up my screen. Is it working? No. My mouse didn't. There we go. The martial arts. Ooh. Can't believe this is like in a mainstream game.
Oh yeah, the Spider-Man one, that was cool.
That's awesome. I can't believe we got you on the show. You're like a superstar now.
Oh, not at all. Always be there for you, Sizzle / Spedsy.
These are very cool. It goes without saying, really.
Thank you. Do you ever get any guest that comes on that's just like, thanks, my stuff is so good? Just keep showing it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, let me be the first guest. I had the
Do
power in the end of the comic tonight, so I may as well take the lead on that one.
You have the permission now.
Just be a total dilbert, you know?
Yeah, I know what word you're going for.
Yeah, I nearly, you know, the one I nearly went for, like, but I had to reel it back there. It's a PG rated show,
PG,
you know?
PG.
That's
There you
right.
go. Magneto. Oh, Lana Luca.
Oh God, you're going right down now. Wait.
Yeah.
Good.
I'll pick on Lee now.
I don't have that much.
You haven't got that much?
Nah, it's only like.
Okay, I'll scroll slower
I
for
don't
you.
use Instagram that much, so
Oh, God, that's all of it.
yeah, I don't use it
It's
very
more
often.
panels than I got.
Hey, it's quality over quantity.
Yeah, that's the
Well,
spirit.
that's right. That's right. And
I'm going to
to
bring
be
this one up because I love this one.
and to be the first dilbert, you know, like that's my video. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's actually the cover of the trade paperback. So there you go.
Yeah,
Just
nice.
done in
Nice.
a footage form. So, but the cover will obviously be an image from that. So,
No, I want a video cover.
well, you know, if we could arrange
Man.
that, you know, like
I got
I'd
more
really have a dabble at that, you know, like I don't know.
You might have to talk to your publisher.
Yeah, I could arrange that. But look, just to get back to being the first egghead to do this, you know, and probably not the last now, how good is that? You know, like it's very, very good.
Solid, mate.
Like,
Absolutely solid.
oh, thank you. I think so as well, you know, like
You should be well chuffed with yourself, mate.
anyway, you can send all negative emails about Minty Gordon to Shane anytime you like, and they'll be put into that file because you know Shane's got the Minty Gordon file ready to go.
Yep. The send all hate mail and love mail. We're open to both. To Shane at
love mail?
comex.net.au.
That's
Mm.
bad.
Yeah.
And you don't want Minty Gordon back either after tonight, you know. So
We'll just leave it on there. Everyone can look at the awesomeness that is these sketches. Oh, I have not seen this one.
Ooh.
I think I've seen it, but not with all the colors.
Cool.
That one was I did a draw. Here you go. I did a drawing of hate wasting paper, and the hand holding. I started off with light pencil, and I thought I'm going to ink splash it, right? You know, grey shade. So I got there, and I liked it, and I thought I was okay. And then I went to do the hand freeform that held the sword, and I totally cacked up the hand. And then instead of throwing it away, I wanted to try and cut out a flame in it.
Nice.
And then go a bit Pollock on the background because it's all watercolors and stuff that you know, like I used on it as well to bring out in the background. So the cut out piece of him on top with the image is actually put over, glued to painting underneath to give it the impression of that. And
Cool.
talking to Rob O'Connor the other night, if anyone saw Chinwag, those are the eyes that I thought I wanted, you know, like to bring those. That was the part of the conversation I was talking about with the eyes. So, and I thought back to Rob and a few of the little techniques that he did. So, yeah, so everything comes in a circle. So, that's just how I did that, just buggering around. Happy mistake, I guess. So,
Yeah, those eyes have real depth.
Just what it is to muck around with art, man, I guess, and just fiddle. So work, but yeah, that's the story behind that. I can tell you stories behind all of them if you really wanted to know. The one in the middle, Nick Cleary gave me that idea. Nick Cleary, there you go. He said, you know, you should do this. So I had to go at it, and you know, like that worked too. So thank you to Nick for that one. So yeah.
My dog.
It's a good idea.
I'm ready to go if you ask this.
Cool. I was trying to bring something else in, but there's no point for that. Put everyone where they should be. Full screen. Let's have a look.
So there we go.
Sweet.
Oh, I can change mine up so it's not so cut and into everything, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So we've got the chase from Lauren. Got all the guys
Jack,
there.
the what was it? The Jack Magowskis?
Yeah. The Magowski clan's coming after Blank. Then we got it to change of tact, methinks. It's a great directional device there. And then look where he lands. It's like right where he's pointing.
And the
See
apocalypse.
that? And then there's the
all
Hell
planned out.
Unleashed.
That's awesome.
Oh, is that his feet hanging out of the ground?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's landed in a direct line, like right from where he's pointing.
That's actually really cool.
These silhouettes look really cool too.
Mm.
So there's another awesome page in the books. Great work.
So are you guys going to be printing this obviously later down the track?
Yeah, that's the plan.
That's the plan.
Awesome.
There you go.
Cool. 2 comments. Let's see what people are saying. Is that even a word, Nick May? Wonderbar? Wonderbar? Yeah, okay. Page 13 got the lucky treatment from everyone tonight. Well done. Thanks,
Oh,
Travis.
Is that all the comments?
That's all the comments, yeah.
All right,
Oh, another one just popped up. Well done, everyone, by Dave Dye.
thanks, Dave. We'll wrap it up and say thanks to Danny Nolan for coming on and torpedoing the show, so to speak. Lauren for an excellent panel. And to Leaf.
For a great
Big Chalker for unleashing hell on the next person who has to draw the next panel.
Ah.
in a very tropical way. Well,
Yeah, you know, I unleashed hell with love and pineapples. So, you know, like
very festively, yes. It's festive hell.
That's right. That's right.
Mhm.
That's for the next person to explore.
Awesome.
It's heaps of fun. Thank you for having me. That was excellent.
Yes,
Thank you.
for having us.
Yeah.
Absolutely
Yes,
awesome.
it's been a pleasure. Thank you
all
very much.
three of you. Thank you,
guys
Ed.
did a great job. And thank you, Sis. And thanks for everyone in the chat for
And everyone who didn't chat, who just watched. Thank you to you as well. And thank you to everyone who liked and subscribed. Just saying.
Wink, wink.
Very important.
Yeah, is that it, Ed? Are you done?
I think so.
Excellent. In that case, I will say goodbye to everybody. And I was about to press the background instead of the outro. There's always a
Roll the
technical
videos.
difficulty here. Let's go.
Do
See you,
that
everyone.
Bye.
Bye.